These two are going to have a baby pretty soon, maybe tonight, today.
Extreme dressage mover. You're talking international quality mover. And the negative things about her happened because she was untamed. Yeah, but I had a chestnut stallion. 20 years ago, every horse on the farm was chestnut. That was the one thing that I didn't like about her.
His name was Gold Digger, or Gold Strip, depending on if I was showing him over fences or in the dressage arena. Looks nearly identical, except my horse had better bone on his leg, but very...
There we go. And see, don't be in the rain. Good. Now you can wiggle your fingers. It's hot spit mouth while you keep them in. If you put your hands on it still, what does Rocky do? He pulls. He leans on you, doesn't he? You have to have enough core strength to keep yourself here, but still use your fingers like you're kneading dough or squeezing water out of a sponge. Good girl. Good girl. Elbows to you. Keep your hand right there. They must not come forward and in. You can go ahead and take your stirrups back now. Get him to bring those hind legs farther and farther up under his body. Good girl. Keep at it. That's a nice walk. Whoops, that's too fast and out of balance. Sit down in your butt. Alright, now ask him to walk forward. Don't give your hand at all. Keep it. Hind legs way up under. Halt again. Use your seat to halt. Now, when you come to halt failure the next time, I don't want you to just freeze your hand. I want you to try to keep your fingers active so that it's actually soft and round. What he's doing is bracing on the bit, and he's actually dropping his back down like a hammer. I'll touch the rainbow. This, unfortunately, is a bad habit of Rocky that you will not have to do on most horses. He has had a lot of bracing riders. You really have to convince him. I'll send you up to trot right now. Keep your hand active as you're coming to trot. He does not need to lean forward onto his head to pick the trot up. So, he's got to give you that. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good. And you've got to whip. That's right. Stay sitting. Stay back. A little more like this, a little tight loose from side to side. So he can't lean on you, on your hand. It's coming. Try and do a little slower rhythm, like a little more right, left in your hand. Like one side loose, one side tight. The bad news is this can lead to a bad habit of a horse wagging his head. But at this point, up, Rocky. Ride that rear end. Go ahead and post. Really send them forward. Really forward without letting him, yep. Keep back, hands to be nice and soft. In the jaw, unlock his feet as you send them forward. He is not smart enough. He can't think in two places at once. Good. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Double your trot energy. Come on. Good for you. That's what he needs. it. He needs to take a bigger step behind. And do a little right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. There it's coming, there it's coming. Do you feel where you're getting more slack in between your wiggles? Like you're letting there be a little bit of slack before you squeeze it again? Do you get the idea? That way it's not like it's here and you're just pulling back. You're giving slack, taking it up. Giving slack, taking it up. Elbows down. Keep coming, yeah, nice and forward. That's you're feeling it, you're not, right? So what do you get? Now, while you're asking him to remain soft in the jaw, sit your trot and come to walk. Keep asking. That's right, you're doing it right. Ask him to walk again with your seat. That's right. Try to think like you're shifting everything back. Shifting it back. Keep coming. I'm going to come right up beside you. Alright, so you're sitting here. When you want to shift him back, there. You see how you took your whole upper back your seat, and this had to stay here. Pick my hands up. Really. Yeah. Hard right here, aren't you? Do it again. Does that make sense? So it's like you're picking something up and there's resistance. Alright, go ahead again. Walk on. And that's the difficulty in riding is you have to have that core strength to prevent the horse from breaking forward. Let's change direction and go to the right. Leg on, come on, push with your seat and your leg. You're pressing with your seat. Good. That's way too slow of a walk, but if you ask him to go faster, he's going to pull himself along with his front legs. He's going to push himself along with his hind legs. That's right, you got it, you got it, you got it. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice forward rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, it's coming. Are you feeling it? And your core strength looks good right now. If he suddenly goes to hanging, I can tell by the way you're sitting that he's not going to pull you forward. Alright. And ask him to halt. Keep your hand active while you halt. Active so he can't pull. Active. Good girl. Keep at it. Keep at it. Just because he jerked his head doesn't mean you say, oh, and don't touch his mouth. Now walk on. Yeah. You can't let him train you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember my hand on top of yours kind of doing like this? Remember what that felt like when I had my hand on top of yours doing it? Good. And hold again with the hand active so that we can try to hold that same thing. Take, give, take, give, take, give. Stop with your seat again. Take it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Go put stronger. Most people would say that this type of training is incorrect. Trouble with it. There we go. Take this one side. You're good, you're good. All right. Hang around. Alright, now walk on. You see how he was refusing to turn his head at all? Now go up to trot. You got it. Go up to trot. And it's just a matter of me being a little bit flossy. Good. Elbows to you. Left, tight, side, tight. So I'm going to try to really teach you that it's hard for me to teach you the mechanics of how to do this with feel because unless my hand is on your hand and I'm doing it, there you go. But notice when you give him a little slack in between, there you go. Because that's all the slack
Nothing with your arm. Once you do this, you're actually increasing that space and he can lean forward onto his front end. Squeeze your leg a little bit. Think about your leg timing. Good. How's that feeling? Better? The elbow is part of your core. He needs to know his boundaries. Those reins, like now he's being stiff and yucky, right? He's trying to lean on his front end. So the correction is get him more activity from the hind leg. At the same time, you're reminding him to be soft in the jaw. We're not going to lean on the bit. And you have to be able to tell him those two ideas at the same time. That's right. Now you're telling him, aren't you? More active with the hind end, and you will not lean on the bit. Most horses will never lean on the bit as hard as Rocky tries.
How old is Rocky?
Dancer would never do that, would he? Ginger just stops rather than lean. Rocky is a very disorganized horse and a very lazy horse. He doesn't want to have to think or stand up or do anything. He's one of these people, you ever see people that just slump all the time? Well, he just wants to slump forward and open his mouth and hang on that bit.
How old is Rocky?
He's pushing 20.
Wow.
He's better than he used to be, but he was a mess when I got him. There you go. He's very lazy for a thoroughbred. He's not very energetic. So in a lot of ways, he's very opposite of what she would normally ride. But he can be very talented. It's just that you have to do everything and have every thought for him. His only thought is how to be lazy. There. There. He's not going to, you know how Dancer kind of perks up and gets into it? Rocky does not. Now, your right rein is staying tight all the time. Are you feeling that? So that's going to encourage him to lean. Yeah, you have to get, that's right. You have to give him some slack in between those signals. Just a little softness, not really like inches. Just a little softness and relaxation on that rein so that the next time you squeeze it, it's meaningful to him. Just like we talked about riding with your legs too far behind you, then you go to ask for canter. It's not meaningful, is it? So the same with the rein conduct. It needs to be very light. He actually gets very light if the rider can make him a little bit respectful. All right, now post and try the same thing. Think about the elbows staying down. There you go. Now leg yield out a little bit as you're posting so that you know that you're addressing his hind leg issue. And do the same. All right, hand, bend him a little. Make sure he's not going to lean. Yeah. Now sit your trot. Activate his hind legs. Good. Now you're ready to canter. Ask. Outside leg back and go. You feel him pulling? Yeah. Good girl. Slack tight. Don't hang on your rein because he'll hang back. There you go, Delia. All right. Same thing into trot. Active hand. Right, left, right, left. Ask him to trot with your seat. Send him forward. Right, left, right, left. Yeah, you have to be very conscious never to just plant your hand because he just says, oh, that's just something to lean on, doesn't it? The minute you offer that to him, he goes head first. Much better. I love these lesson horses. I don't like the fact that Rocky's like this, but I love it for teaching because you have a realm of different types of horses. Now, he does not wagging his head or doing anything bizarre, is he? But you feel like you're having to be very busy to keep him from leaning on your hand, aren't you? All right, when you're ready, sit trot. Keep the hand active. Yes, good girl. Active with the hand all the way through the transition so he knows it's hind legs. And press and squeeze. Press and squeeze. Active with your hand. Yes! You're saying it has nothing to do with your head, Rocky. Everything about cantering comes from the hind end power.
You have new visitors?
Pardon?
You have visitors, huh?
No, they're actually mine. I've inherited them from the neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
They had 17 and they got a box. We told them they had to get a house for them to go up and train them to go up, but they couldn't do it. So they had 7 left they brought to me, and I train them to go up with my chickens.
Yeah.
Good girl. Good girl. You feeling some force now through your upper arm and your chest muscles of keeping your hand exactly there. He's pulling on the right rein. Tug it and release it. Tug. Yay! Do you see what a reward you just got? So you have to become tuned to what you're feeling and know what to do about those things. If he hangs, you don't just say, oh, I hate riding this horse. He rips my arms out of the shoulder. You have to say, I have to break up this hanging thing. I have to make this stop. So you have to not hang back. You have to say, oh, here it is. Take it. Here it is. Take it. Yeah. And your right hand has to do its own thing, and your left hand has to do its own thing. All the while, your main focus is keeping him coming through from the hindquarters so his back will lift you up. Right, left, right. Yeah, good. You see how you had to do it twice there with the right hand, didn't you? All right, we're going to sit and canter again. And this, again, is the hardest thing for Rocky doing is picking this canter up. He always wants to break. Good, that's right. Now you got him moving forward from the... Good girl. Right, left, don't pull back. Don't pull back. Slack, slack, tug, and never together. There, there. See, now you're motoring for the back end, aren't you? Sit and trot. Right, left, don't touch. Yes, come on. And you can post. That's quite good. So do you see where it's taking the horse's simple problem of bracing in the bridle, and all you've done is say, I'm not going to be there for you to hang. Watch your left elbow. Just because you're holding the whip in that hand, you can't go flailing that elbow around. Come on down the long side. Yeah, you feel him grabbing that left rein? So take it back for a minute. Overbend him for a second. Right, feel them out as you take it. Take it over there. Good girl. And canter left onto a circle. Keep that hand active. Ah, don't let it race. Come on. Push from the hindquarters. Elbows down. Your left elbow pops way more than your right. There. There. The left elbow down. And you may trot. Left elbow down. Hand active. Don't let him lean. Don't let him lean on your hand. Good. Keep going straight up your long side, Delia. Good girl. You starting to get the idea? You're getting quicker, aren't you? When you feel him lean, you're getting much quicker about saying, whoop, I'm not going to let this happen. I know you have your whip in your left hand. And you have to keep that against your thigh. Put some pressure from the whip to your thigh. There. Elbow, your whip starts flopping around like this. You want to have it laid across your thigh. There we go. One more time, canter to the left. Good. Whip sense. And so that did get a whole lot better. Now you got a nice forward walk, don't you? You made him work through his back. Good girl. Sometimes I feel like I way overface her, but I think it's good sometimes to do that.
I
because
think,
even if she's not understanding it all, she thinks about things so much.
yeah, and it's really good. It's
I
really
saw
good.
her starting when he would hang, started to give it and then take it back so that he wasn't able to just. And
It's
she
very
got
good.
much quicker at that.
And it's good because she really hold it.
In her head, yeah. And in the beginning, she was just kind of being mechanical about it, and then towards the end, she was doing it in response to what the horse was doing.
So you guys are ready to go? Ready to have babies, huh?